Well, attracting teachers to the school district in the last few years has not been as much of a challenge for our school district than it is to keep them. And in fact, just before this meeting, I was meeting with our director for Human Resources Department, and looking over data over a 5-year span from 2004-2005 to the present, and looking at new teachers in the cohort in 04-05, we have retained a mere 27% of the teachers that we recruited and hired 5 years ago. We have a over 13% annual teacher turnover. We have a real problem with, and we have and as a result, we have one of the youngest teacher workforces in the Bay Area. So the trick here is less on recruitment, and I think the challenge here is how do we increase retention of our how do we keep our teachers? And I think there's a couple of things that we have to work on. Number one is I believe that the school district, as a school district, we have to move more towards what I would argue, or what I would characterize as a teacher leader framework for driving and leading teacher training, professional development, supporting brand new teachers, being able to have teachers play a big role individually and in teams at schools to be able to develop curriculum that's both standards-based and providing and developing assessment tools that will help to inform instructional improvement and changes in instructional practices on the day-to-day level in the classroom. But the key thing here is that teachers have a huge role to play as instructional leaders in their schools and in their classrooms. And I think as a school district, we have really downplayed that, if not devalued that kind of basic premise. I think by investing both financially and professionally in this area, I think that it provides a huge motivation and provides a better product for our teachers to use in the classroom. Related to that is I believe we have to restructure our compensation package for teachers. Currently, it takes well over 10 years for a brand new teacher to hit $50,000, and I think that's quite honestly, that is quite embarrassing and is not reflective of professional pay for professional work. I believe we have to move our compensation package where the salary schedule that we have is a lot shorter, that it need not go to 26 years, and that by the time you're a fifth-year teacher, I think it should be a no-brainer that teachers are making $50,000 a year working for Oakland Unified Schools. And so I think there's a lot of work and a lot of reprioritization in this school district's budget about how we can both increase compensation, differentiate compensation for teacher leaders that take on responsibilities around curriculum development, for training, and for coaching of new teachers. I think those structural changes that we have that are in the context of core values that teachers are instructional leaders. It's not just principals. Teachers are key instructional leaders that in that context, I believe that will both retain as well as attract folks who want to play that kind of a role in our schools and with young people.